own that boy. You can make him take a bite.
I'm not gonna make him eat your bird.
You bought me.
Take a bite. I mean, he did technically bite.
Watch this, don't you? Watch this.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try it.
See
Wait,
that?
Well, chemicals.
Knocked all the bubbles loose.
Tell me why that happened,
maybe you're
Andrew.
doing it.
That's carbon dioxide gas.
Really?
Yeah.
What did she do? Oh, she took all your old.
See, that's all carbonated in there.
Why is it carbonated? Andrew, why you...
I bet Europeans look at us with all the carbonation we drink, and they're like, those Americans are so stupid.
Yeah, we are.
Like, why can't you just drink
brown water
Europe
water
has soda.
or yeah? I bet they don't drink all the carbonation we drink though.
Drink a lot of sparkling water.
Yeah, that's carbonated.
Oh, true.
Nah.
I mean, I'm sure they drink vastly less quantities.
Carbonated.
You know, Grandma Cat used to get as her Christmas bonus.
What?
She would get that piece of meat, but picture it stacked on each other, steak stacked on each other about that long. I mean, that's the cut of meat that comes out of the cow.
I want to say that that's lame, but that's probably like a really expensive amount of meat.
Yeah, so she'd get it's a ribeye,
Yeah.
you know, a prime rib, I guess, about that big, all the way down to your plate.
Oh man.
And then she would take it to the butcher at the grocery store and have them slice it
Oh,
up
that's
into
actually really
steaks.
cool.
So then she'd have all these frozen ribeyes.
That's awesome.
Mr. Warren, for some reason, knows all of the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Grandpa, he still goes to Costco or Sam's, I think, and gets a whole ribeye and has it cut up.
Watch this.
Bam. Andrew, I think mine needs a little help.
I wonder if I could have done that. Like if you brought in a cut of steak, if I could have put it on at McKay's, if I could have put it on our thing and cut it for you.
That'd be cool. They use the bandsaw.
Mr. Warren, for some reason, knows all the best butcher shop locations in DC.
Have any of your students ever gone missing?
Mr. Winans, oh, by the way, apropos of nothing, what do you think of the barber of Fleet Street? What was that called?
The demon barber.
Sweeney
The
Todd.
demon barber.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, yeah. Do you like that musical? Does it speak to you in special ways?
Like, there are a few where you get some really top quality meat.
Oh, I love Mr. Wine so much.
But you know, there are some ones that just kind of rip you off.
That means he goes to him a lot too.
Oh no!
See, I want to make
some that do what?
Kind of rip you off.
Oh,
There's some that she talks about some in St. Mary's County. Like, why do you go to butcher shop?
Well, you know what?
Everywhere.
I mean, Mr. Wine's like 70 something, so that's probably.
He's 69.
Nice.
We lift him up on the page.
But like, probably how he did it when he was younger. I love Mr. Wine.
McKay's has a pretty nice barbershop. Butcher shop. I think Fancy McKay's does.
It is very nice quality for how little it is and everything.
He said his mom would, when he was little, she would give him like little sips of beer. So one time he asked for beer in a restaurant, and he said his mom would always get a little shot glass and fill it up with beer and then give it to him.
Is he German?
Yeah, no, his mom was German. No.
He's basic. He's basically German.
Speaking of people with German moms, you know that Uncle Steve retired from teaching this year?
No, I didn't. What's he doing now?
I don't know. He had talked about going to work at one of those outdoor education places.
I could see. That would definitely fit him.
The place has got the confidence course where you climb up the rope ladder and you have to scale across the logs and do the swing or
I went to that zip line place. I almost fell off that ladder. It's like that big wobbly ladder where they have you walk across.
You had to walk across the ladder?
Yeah. It was like 1 billion feet high and you didn't have anything to hold on to.
Could I see where you were, or was that down the hill where I wasn't?
Oh, down there.
Where'd you guys go for that place?
Asheville?
Oh yeah. Wait, where was I for that then?
Probably working.
Where
What
was
did
I?
you do that for?
No, because I remember I was somewhere. I thought I was somewhere else.
What, the Asheville trip?
Yeah.
Like spring break?
Where was I?
Were you in
I was
Costa
in,
Rica?
I was in Belize.
Oh, Belize. Yep. That's right.
Robert, I've been to Belize before.
You say Costa Rica?
Better believe it.
I was there. It was great.
Don't need any boxes or anything, or are you doing okay?
We're doing well.
Yeah.
Oh, we're too.
I love the way you said that. Wow.
Yeah. It was very foreboding.
How did the soccer games go today? Who played first?
Sweden and Switzerland. I did not watch that one. I was asleep like a baby. But Sweden won 1-0. I don't think there's anything especially dramatic or anything about that.
Sweden, Switzerland.
Including definitely from the one, but
Did you watch?
Should not have won.
yeah, but I mean, it was.
You were asleep.
Yeah, I watched the highlights now.
Okay.
Switzerland played a lot better.
Well, that's a bummer for Switzerland.
Also,
Then I
Sweden
wa-
just don't deserve to be in the quarterfinals.
And then I watched England.
They beat Germany, so Chicago.
Yeah, everybody beat Germany. England versus
Costa Rica, right?
Colombia.
Oh,
And that was good and exciting. First half was really good. Both teams were attacking, and it was nice and good. And then Colombia started doing the South American thing where they lose their heads and foul every 2 seconds and dive and argue with the ref for a minute, and it just started getting ugly.
Yeah, South American games always start out really well.
Then they devolved. Hurricane scored a penalty, and then
was it truly a foul in the box?
oh yeah, it was very obvious. But they spent like 3 minutes arguing with the ref, and then Colombia equalized in like the 93rd minute. And then extra time, that was pretty normal. And then England won on penalties.
Wow.
So it was exciting.
And England are tied for first for the most losses on penalties.
Most what?
Losses on penalties.
They've been eliminated 3 times in penalty shootouts.
Good for England just to get that monkey off their back.
They were
Just in the
eliminated.
World Cup.
They were eliminated in the Euros on penalties
Yep.
a couple times.
Right, they're notorious for being terrible at penalties.
Well, I can't wait to hear the BBC 5 Live World Cup Daily tomorrow. Talking about the England game.
The joke is that football's coming home. That's what they say every time, even though England are usually bad. But now they're playing Sweden in the quarterfinals, and then either Russia or Croatia
I
in the
think
semifinals.
I think if they go up against Croatia, I think Croatia's gonna win.
I don't know, because the only game that Croatia's actually been good in was the Argentina game. The other ones, they were pretty bad.
I just got that feeling about Croatia. Robert.
I mean, they are good.
How was Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
Didn't play.
Oh.
He looked good from the bench because he's handsome.
Oh, was that game that he played the game where they put in like
The scrubs.
80% of the subs?
Yeah, but he played in the other like actual games as a sub. They didn't. You said you wanted whatever Dad got.
Yeah. She said
I know this.
You know, she said so little
This
thing.
whole music is kind of
lyrics
background
are
music. I
just
don't
background.
really analyze the lyrics, but when I went to the bathroom, I heard him say something about kissing his sister.
Do you hear from my horses? When did you go to the bathroom?
Like at the beginning, like early.
Pretty sure you were here the whole time.
In the first couple minutes.
Pretty sure you were here the whole time.
It's just a quick,
I remember it.
a quick wee.
Do you know that as a child, this is all we ever had at school dances?
This music.
Food or this music?
It's music.
Both.
And the dance, like,
Well, I say that, right? I'm probably thinking of middle school dances. Because at my senior prom, the theme was Purple Rain. So obviously they must have played Prince somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But I distinctly remember
Just do one Prince song. That's not
at the old elementary school gym where they would do dances for that in middle school, junior high. It was all country, and for a while I was the DJ.
Whoa!
Because I had that stereo that
Yeah.
with those big speakers. I wonder where those big speakers are anyway. Anyway, yeah. So I brought all my records, and my record player.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
DJ Mikey D.
You played the drums as like a placeholder for that one band, right?
We had like 2 formal gigs at the community center.
Like money gigs? Like,
No, it was a place where it used to be the old
Bingo
bank,
night.
and they would open it up, and like parents would buy. It's like a dance, right? Parents would buy. It was after football games. It was to convince kids to come to the community center instead of going to the river and drinking after football games. So I definitely remember because they would essentially the draw would be. Come here, Mike Durst and Barry Jordan and Andy Brandenburger play the instruments badly. We know 3 songs.
Seems like you needed the music man.
Dead open for senior.
Add an extra if you need it.
Thanks. And do you mind running that? I don't have to see the bill before you. Thanks.
Right back.
I'd rather not see the bill.
I don't want to look at it.
No, I mean like they'll bring it to you to look at it to make sure they're not double charging you for something,
Yeah,
and you go like, yes, take it away, run it.
That's an extra step.
I don't see it down this
You gotta
Get that chug
Wait,
go.
before you do.
This is my 4.
Before you do.
Can you get this one too?
It's not that much in that one.
I mean, it's still something.
Hey, you ready? You ready, pal?
I'm ready.
Sign the top copy for us. Bottom copies are for you.
Thanks very much. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Y'all know if you need anything else. Otherwise, have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pop up.
Andrew, would you? I don't know.
Never ever do that.
Try a little bite of my steak. It's juicy and flavorful.
Yeah.
It looks pink, but it's perfectly cooked, my friend.
That's good.
That's good taste.
You know I've had steak before, right?
He did it.
He ate his first wing today and his first steak.
And first seasoning. Sorry, second
First
seasoning.
time ever eating.
Besides pepper.
First 2 seasonings.
Yeah.
First time ever eating salt and pepper. Alright, now Andrew Twitus will ketchup on my stinky
That was a good steak.
That one's not even afraid to try it. I don't like
You know, Americans are like, oh, how can you put vinegar on your fries?
just butter.
But that's kind of what ketchup is. Ketchup is vinegar and sugar and tomato.
I think you do like it.
I like ketchup. I don't like getting big amounts though. Like I just like a little dab on my fries.
I'll drown anything in ketchup. Except this beautiful steak.
A lot of people like eggs, scrambled eggs with ketchup, but I remember eating that
I've had
as
it
a
one
kid.
time. It's not that
But it's
bad.
not my favorite.
It's not that bad.
I'm not a scrambled eggs and ketchup boy.
I just like scrambled eggs with a good amount of salt and pepper.
I remember back in the day in Australia, for some reason, you and Mom let me make lettuce, cheese, and ketchup sandwiches. For some reason, you didn't stop me.
I remember just like sitting at one of our family members' houses in Australia, just chowing down. This is my first memory in Australia, just chowing down like a mayonnaise and chicken
On a
sandwich.
live kangaroo.
Live kangaroo, mayonnaise, and chicken sandwich. That sounds to me something that like Nanny would make.
Yeah, it was weird.
Live kangaroo mayonnaise and chicken sandwich.
I remember driving a big old tractor, sitting on someone's lap.
Was it green?
Was it big and green?
Was it a big green tractor?
Big green
Do you know tractors have tractor manufacturers have each picked a color that like is their tractor color, so you can
Interesting.
know from a distance that's a John Deere. Because what color are John Deere's?
Green.
What colors are Ford tractors?
I'm gonna say black.
Blue.
I didn't know that Ford made tractors.
They do.
I
There's a brand called Massey Ferguson that I want to say is orange.
I think I've seen those before.
Kubota tractor is red.
Didn't we have a lawnmower? What was our last lawnmower color? It wasn't green.
Oh,
was
that
it?
was the Craftsman lawnmower.
Wasn't that black?
That was
think it was
black and
black.
red.
Yeah.
Wasn't it black and red?
We have a John Deere now.
Yeah. It's green.
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 It's green.
Daniel, you want to try? Are you done?
Yes?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You want to try the spicy chicken?
I think it's
It's all spiced up.
I don't feel like
It's
eating
not-
anything ever again. So.
Well, you say that, and then you look down.
Dad.
And then you what?
Nothing.
Then he does in Streets and Truck.
I thought it was pretty funny.
So obviously you're being rude somehow in there.
Give him a hit. Give him a hit. Give him a hit.
You can
His
be a little
hair
harder
cushion the
than that. You can
blue.
be a little harder than that. I deserve that.
Remember when you gave Robert a hit when you're like,
What?
if I find one piece of trash in this car, you're gonna get
Yeah, Dad.
When was that?
Flexing for the
Yeah, Dad was trying to be all a goofy boy and then just made his son mad.
When did I make Robert mad?
Come
This
back
when-
from DC.
Yeah.
When Jason and the people were here,
Oh yeah.
and you're like, find one piece of trash, and we cleaned it good, and you didn't find a
Cleaned
piece
it
of
well.
trash,
And
and,
you
then you slapped me.
You said, alright, I didn't find it. You just looked at us.
Oh, hoo, great joke.
Oh, I lined you guys up. That's
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
you're like, alright.
And you're still holding a grudge about that?
It's never gotten worse, or it's never gotten better.
You light us up and you're like, I'm gonna slap you and find a piece of trash. Whatever, Robert just gave me a big slap. You're like, I didn't find anything.
Just wait till I need to put you in a home, old man.
Yeah, you know what's a grudge that I have?
The gobstoppers.
Well, me and Robert are the grudge boys. Dad orders a car. We're gonna go home together.
Wait, speaking of ordering us a car, we should stop by a dealership and look at used cars.
What's a grudge that Andrew has?
He always likes to talk about. No, this is actually a me and Andrew grudge. We always hold a grudge when you slap us for not coming to a full stop at the stop sign right before our house.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't need to happen, and won't happen.
Now she's gonna have it to me no matter what because you guys talked about it.
Well, yeah, you're
No,
gonna.
he's already slapped me across his shit.
Oh, maybe we could let Daniel drive home in the neighborhood
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
Actually,
Can your
let's do
feet
it.
reach?
Sorry. I'm so money.
Thanks for food, Dad.
Why are you laughing?
It's funny. Because you're the youngest child. That's funny.
Because you're little.
Mom.
You're small.
Oh, I'm taller than you.
You have short shins. You're like Cotton Hill, right? Hank Hill's dad who got his shin shut off in the Korean War.
Taller than your wife. I'm like 3/4 of a
Hey,
foot taller than my
you watch your mouth. That wife is your mother.
Please don't talk about him like that.
All right, you guys ready?
You got epically on.
Oh,
Let's
heavens.
go, my friends.
That's a good one.
Yes.